Being somebody who is an entrepreneur or a brander is you have found an amazing way to tell a story. That's it. You're telling a new story. You will not create anything new. Whether it's Twitter was a note on a pigeon's leg a million years ago, it's nothing new. You will not create anything new.
Queens, New York native Daymond John is an entrepreneur and TV personality best known as the founder and CEO of the iconic clothing brand FUBU. A successful self-made branding mogul, John was one of the driving forces who transcended hip-hop from a street culture to a multi-billion-dollar industry, creating a new lane of success for budding entrepreneurs across the world.
My success with FUBU was really about FUBU, and the success I'm having more nowadays is about my personal brand, which comes with different challenges. You can't really shelter yourself and be behind the shield of a corporation. There's a lot more responsibility that's put on you because many people depend on you personally for your decisions, and it's not the decision of a corporation, but it's still all good at the end of the day.
As a current investor and TV personality on the hit ABC reality show Shark Tank, John listens to business pitches from everyday people and decides whether or not to invest money in their projects.
Many entrepreneurs fail due to overfunding. So you look, we're in a beautiful location, Trattoria El Marino. It's a legendary family in the restaurateur business, and they've been doing this for years. But you look at somebody that decides that they can cook and they want to work on grandma's recipe. They'll go out and they'll get a $100,000 loan. They'll open up a restaurant. They have no experience doing that. They'll have a beautiful place, great staff, but they didn't sell not one piece of food in their entire life, and they didn't understand the operation of the business. 8 months in, a year in, when they realize why they don't have any customers because they didn't have a customer base in the beginning, they have a $100,000 loan now on the business and they haven't figured out the business. Then all of a sudden, they have to close down. I started off literally with $800 worth of hats, and that was the beginning.
My job here is not to fight for you, but they want to know my opinion. You're the real deal. You're the real deal, and this is a real company, and that's why I was conflicted. So you don't have to speak for yourself. I'm gonna tell both of them, this guy's the real deal.
Wow, that's quite an endorsement. I appreciate that.
By the time that I had really created FUBU and I did my deal with Samsung, you couldn't tell me anything about my customer that I didn't know. I knew what clothes they wore, what they drank, what they drove, everything. The color, the size. I knew they would pay $79.99, but they would not pay $99.99. You have to know your customer, and you have to absolutely love them, and you have to know exactly what they want when they want it.
I just felt that we would spend more time arguing than anything else.
Man,
that is just
not so. That's not going to happen.
That is just my feeling. I'm out.
It's very hard to work with close friends, but sooner or later, whether you're hiring a close friend or you're working with a stranger, but you're working with them 8 hours a day for the next 5 years, they become a family member, they become a close friend. And it's very hard to separate it, but I've fired friends on a Friday and I've invited them to a barbecue on a Saturday. They didn't show up, but it was, I didn't feel no way about it.
You got a deal.
Done. You got a deal. Robert, I really like you.
Don't talk to him. He's a
I hate you. I hate you. I'm sorry, Robert. I really like you. I like him better.
Well, my personal definition of success has been said many different ways by many different great people. It's waking up every single day and doing what you want to do until you go to sleep. But I also, don't want to leave my kids an inheritance. I want to give them a legacy. So it's all about how many people can you change your lives, and how do you always push yourself and challenge yourself.